Hello and welcome to Larkride. Today I'm going to show you how to make a pair of Viking, let's say, inspired pants like this one. These are based on the Torsberg pants, hose, trousers. This is the original pattern I got from a website. I will leave the link in the description below. And I took this pattern and I adjusted it, fiddled with it for my needs and to make it a bit easier to sew. And this is what came out. So these are very sturdy, but truth be told, I like my pattern from How to Make Simple Pants better. That one is even easier to make and more comfortable. Still, this video might be interesting to see how you can adjust a historical pattern you find somewhere into something you can actually wear. And it's not like these are bad pants. I think these will do the job for my ranger just fine. So, if you're interested, like and subscribe, and I'll show you exactly how I made these. We are starting, as always, with the fabric. This is a linen and bambus mixed fabric. I didn't specifically look for linen mixed with bambus. I was looking for the heaviest linen I could get. And this is very heavy. It's 700 grams per running meter. So this is a very tough fabric. I wanted something very tough for my pants because I'll be running through the woods in them, fighting in them, sitting on the ground in them. So I need something that will withstand that for an extended time. And this should do that, but it is still wearable. So this is the fabric I'm going for. And now it's time to copy our pattern onto the fabric and cut it out. Take note that I am adjusting the pattern as I go because this is a new pattern, I haven't made this before. I'm adjusting it as I go, but I put all the adjustments I made into the pattern I've shown you, so you don't have to try out as hard as I did. With everything cut out, it is time to figure out how this actually fits together, because with the pattern I found there was no directions how to do this. So I figured these legs had to be sewn together into tubes, and this square piece would connect them in the middle, like this. Notice it's way too wide at this point. I'm remedying this later when I try this on. Yeah, like this is how I'm going to sew this together. Let's go to the sewing machine. So I'm sewing this together, and for now I'm just doing a simple linear stitch. I'm not hemming anything in, I'm doing no zigzagging because I want to be able to try this on and then tear it apart again fairly easily. I'm also using a brown polyester yarn because I want to color these pants after sewing them, and I figure I color them brown. So hopefully this yarn is close in color to what the finished product will end up like. After the first two seams, I'm still trying to figure out how to put this together. And of course I have to sew this inside out. I figured if I flip the middle thing up and sew that together until it meets with the leg, then I can make this work. I tried this on off camera and found that the middle piece is way too wide and the pants are too big in general. So I'm opening up one of the seams, which is fairly easy since I didn't secure it, I didn't hem it in. And I'm cutting this basically in half, and it's back to sewing it together again. So if you're unsure about your pattern, do a very simple stitch at first and then try it on so you can easily make adjustments. This is the pants after making his adjustments. Looks good. Let's sew the rest. So now I am securing my seams. I am going in a zigzag pattern along all the edges of the seams to hem them in so the fabric doesn't unravel. And with the fabric as it is, this canvas binding is prone to unraveling, so this is an important step. Also one that is fairly boring and takes a long time. And seriously, I was cursing the cheap sailboard yarn I'm using. I will for the future get some high quality polyester thread to sew these projects, because having to re-thread the needle, the thread into the needle every few minutes is really getting old very fast. After the seams are secure, it's time to hem in on the openings on both legs and the top. And I'm folding this over twice and then just going with a simple stitch. Make sure that you're folding into the inside where all your seams are, so it looks good. And be careful not to sew the leg openings closed, which I managed to do. The top opening I'm only folding over once, so it doesn't become too thick for the next step. After figuring out where the front of the pants should be, I am securing 2 holes at the front. I'm doing it by first hemming it in and then cutting it open. And these are to put some string through it to secure the pants. What you could also do is sew on a few loops, like 6 or 8 all around the top opening to pull a belt through, but I like these pull strings. And they need to go into a kind of tunnel. You can sew the tunnel shut first and then use a long safety pin to pull your line through, but I find it easier to just sew it in as I go. All that's left is cleaning it up a bit and then try it on. So yeah, looks pretty okay to me. Time to color this. I thought about using a historical method like onion peels or walnuts to color this, but after doing a bit of research I decided that the amount of work I would have to put into it is not worth the result, at least not for a lab project such as this. So I'm using brown textile color. It comes in 2 pieces, at least the one I use, and you put it in your washing machine. That's super convenient, don't have to get your hands dirty, process is automated. Make sure to use a program that uses a lot of water, and what I do, just to be on the safe side, I pour some hot water in through the washing agent lid, or whatever that thing's called in English. My goal here is to be able to see some water in the front window. And after the program has finished, run a normal basic washing program to make sure that there's no leftover color anywhere in the machine. And after that, you're done. And this has become a nice deep brown color, so the thread color I chose was spot on. And this finishes the project. All that is left to do is let this dry and then try it on and film the intro. Thanks for watching and goodbye.